Hey everyone, Starshine here, welcome back to another video. Again, I'm just pointing out we do have a 2 wheat on the board, so this is promising to be an exciting game, doesn't it? So without any further ado, let's check this out. Alright, so we did see the 5/10 as a first pick, which is pretty reasonable, especially she was not too good on the board for 3/11. So I think that makes sense. Also, we only have one good other ore tile with the 5/10, which I would consider to pick here now if I was in red's position. Besides, I'm a little bit looking at the 6/10 pointing downwards, just because you might have a chance for a breakpour. Or maybe take 3/11 as your second pick and go to the right for the breakpour. Yeah, so 5/10 is picked, so I probably take 6/10 here and point downwards. Either I have to go 3 roads, or I just take 3/11 and point to the right. But I guess that's depending on what the others are doing, but I think that's pretty reasonable, so I'm doing that. Because if I'm getting the brickport, that also sets me pretty good up for a longest road, because I guess my second settlement spot will be somewhere here, around the 4 wheat, or maybe the 8/10. Alright, 5, 6, 11, and 4, 8, going for the wheat pour. 3 for 6, alright. So I am either looking at the 3 for 11 or the 4, 8 here. The problem is if I take 3 for 8, then probably red is picking, or might be picking 3 for 11. Therefore, I'm a bit looking more on the 3 for 11. Also, it reduces my roads towards the brickport by 1. Also secures it a bit more. Therefore, I think I'm gonna do that. I still think that is maybe enough production, so we do have 12 points with this spot. We are a bit lacking wood now, that's the thing. The 4/9/11. Not sure if I would have done that, but okay. Doesn't really give him too many options where he should go now. So of course the sheep port becomes a little bit more valuable once he gets there, but getting there is way harder, and he does not start with a wheat now, so the two wheats, that would have been the thing. I guess for blue, you're probably gonna go for 8 or 8/10 here. You can trade wood for a pretty good price, I guess. Also giving you another wheat tile, although your ore production might not be that good. Takes 2/5. Oh well. I wouldn't have expected that, but okay. Alright, what do we get? A 5, we just passed. 5 is of course paired for blue now, that's the thing, so that's why it might not be a bad idea to go that, but... Oh wow, double 5 already. Yeah, and there rolls the 2 red, there rolls the 2. 4. Yeah, just don't do anything. Ah, too bad we're not on that yet. That's a good question. Do I go for the brickport first? Although the 3/6/12 is pretty strong for me. At least in the later game. It gives me a lot of value with the brickport. Oh, so probably he's going for the wheat now, doesn't he? Yeah. There he goes. 10. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting that wood, are we? Maybe for a wheat? No. Okay. Should I build a road towards the 3/6/12? The problem is I will be getting cut off if he gets a good roll, so... I could also go for the 4/8 though. Shouldn't I do that? Let's buy a def. Let's do this. I think that's also pretty reasonable. A 9. Okay. Then we can hold our road and see what's happening. It's the first 7. Guess I'm fine with the 10 being blocked, but... It's growing really, really well for blue there. Yeah, we roll way too many 5s. Wow. 4 for wanting ore there with just a 4/5 ore seems pretty hard. Now I could even give him more ore for she. Alright, should we do that? Yeah, I guess so. Do we take 3/6/12 as the question, or the 2 for 1 port? I think I take the 3/6/12 first. That's up pretty good for longest road, and now we can go for the 11/12. And afterwards maybe for the 4/8. If the game is not ended by that, because blue is really, really strong. And we roll still so many 5s. That's the thing with the pair numbers, so we just need to roll 5 and 8, and he's getting so much value out of it. Not a city. Would have said he should have blocked the 5 wheat, but okay. Yeah, brick. We did a couple 9s, but besides, can't remember a 6 to be honest. There we go, 9. We're not on 5 and 8, and I think that's the problem so far. So far, we only roll those 2 numbers. Or roll those 2 numbers so much. Oh, goodness. It wouldn't be even bad to start an embargo against blue, would it? This time it's pretty bad, we also don't roll too many 7s. Alright, at least he gets a deal, and I guess that's a settlement for him. Oh, he's lacking a sheep on top. Oh, he got it. He just trades Black a city there, though. But he got the settlement up to something. Alright, a 9. 10, at least we're getting some cards again, but... Yeah, that was a free city for black there, but okay. Okay, 6. Problem is he might get some card that will help him to settle at some point. Yep, there's a Year of Plenty. There's the 1,000,005. Oops, okay, a 4. I adopt someone needs a break and I get a wood, therefore I think I just pass here. Or should I trade 4 for 1 for a wood here? I think I do that, let's go. That's 7. Alright. Isn't this a bit ridiculous? Oh my goodness. He plays up a settlement faster than Black Dot. Yeah. It's so crazy. Another 7. I think the 5 wheat is more valuable than the 5 ore though, because he's not getting any ore otherwise. It's nice. Could trade for an ore now for his city. Should I do that is the question. Can try it, but I'm not sure if I'm getting it. No. Okay, then let's just pass. That's good. And also pretty valuable. So the problem is if we roll a 10 now, he's getting another city, so... Yeah, nice. What he stole from black there. Okay. I'm also curious why they're always asking for wood. There is no wood on the board, so... Thinking backwards, I should have maybe also picked the 4-8, because, yeah. So far 3 for 11 did not pay off too much. Ah, there we go, 11. Then, go for the breakport? I think so. Why don't we start also to roll some 6s, that's fine. Now a 7 would hurt. Oh, he can already for 1, okay. A 3 would be nice. It's an 8. I would need a sheep here. Alright, at least I'm getting a deal. It's not the best one, I guess, but at least I can settle up on the 11-12. Well, which is basically the brick pour. But yeah, it's something. You might like a bit wheat at least now, but of course he has the sheep part also, so that's not a big issue. Yeah, this is such a dominant game with the 5. And also 8 it rolls so often, so... I can also tell that before I see the dice stats. Okay, the 6, that is a city now, though. Alright, then we just 4 for 1 for everything, 2 for 1 for everything, and at least we get to city up on 6, 9, 10. That's a pretty good spot for us. If 6 starts to roll a bit... Problem is we do also maybe have a tough time to get road now. Did not go too well so far with building roads. But the problem is probably that blue is winning anyway. Oh, Hirazi had it. Oh, 3 VPs, yeah, okay. Alright, so not much to say about this one. Not a single free. 9 5s, which were pretty much deciding the whole game. And if you also look at the resource stats, so that is pretty awful. With 43 resource cards we got with this setup, that's just insane. Especially 6 also only started to roll in the very end. And yeah, I mean, there is probably not much more to say about it. So the paired 5s just completely kill it. The 8 is also the second most number rolled, so his number just rolled pretty well. And not much you can do about it if you don't roll more 7s. So, but you also got to point out that the 2 we did also, again, pretty well. So 2 times the 2 is not too bad. So it also come handy, especially when the 5 was blocked. But anyway, I still hope you enjoyed watching this very dominant game, and I hope we can see you in the next one. Have a shining day, and see ya!